Yes, I'm obviously the biggest homewrecker you have ever met. I want all your husbands, and I'm gonna take care of your children, and I'm gonna become their new mommy. Mama Roxy. Has a ring to it, doesn't it? I'm gonna start wearing all the clothes in your closet, if they fit me. And then I'm gonna go after your brother, because I just wanna take everyone's man, and I spend all of my time doing nothing but hunting for someone who's taken.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor The Fiend back again with another response video, and on today's episode, guys, we have a bit of a unique one for you here today. So on today's episode, we have here an OnlyFans model who has gotten triggered by some comments that some women have left on her videos, and rather than just ignore the comments like, I don't know, some sort of rational adult, she decides to go and try and steal these women's husbands, and that's what we're going to be covering on today's episode. But guys, before we jump into it, as always, remember to go and subscribe to our other content creators, Hidan from Peace of Mind and Detective War. Guys, they are pumping out a lot of content for you gentlemen to enjoy. So if you're a sadistic individual and you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure that you go and show them some support. Their channels are linked in the video description. But without further ado, guys, let's take a listen to what this woman is rambling about and see if it makes any sense.
I'm gonna message some girls' husbands, and I'm gonna show you their responses. To all you women who thought it was such a good idea to comment on my video nasty things, this goes out to you.
So first of all, this woman could have just straight up ignored the comments, but she had to get all butthurt about it, and now she's like acting like a child on the internet. Guys, if you didn't know, you can post literally videos of cute puppies on the internet, and somebody is going to have an issue with you posting it. Okay, this woman is a grown adult, man. There are kids out here in Modern Warfare 3 lobbies dealing with worse criticism than her, and she just loses her mind over it.
I am gonna find your husbands today, and we have the first account already picked. And I just want to see if her husband's attached. JXE Lisa, let's see if your husband is gonna respond to me. Click. There's your account. We're gonna click your little Instagram there. Oh, I can't see any posts, but you do have your hubby tagged. Aw, Darren. Seems like such a nice name. I can already tell from his photo that he is very handsome. Oh, look at that. Follow. I don't follow very many people.
This has to be like one of the saddest things, and I'll say this, okay? If one of these dudes, like if a dude responds to this woman, that's on them. They're a complete idiot for doing so. Okay, you shouldn't be responding to OnlyFans models or people that like, man, if you're in a married couple, here's the thing, guys. I'm very, back in the day, okay, marriage used to mean something. You would get married, it would be through thick and thin, and we're in a situation now where everyone just wants to leave or screw up their marriages. And to be honest, guys, if you're a dude and you're in a relationship and girls like with these sorts of accounts start messaging you, more often than not, it's some sort of setup. I saw MTR do a reaction to this video as well, and he pointed out the same thing, guys, which really, you shouldn't be responding to women like this at all, especially if you're in a marriage.
But as soon as he accepts that, I'm going to show you. Let's move on to the next, okay? Oh, we found another one. Sour X Sweetness. This is her comment. I think if someone said this to my man in front of me, I'd be going to jail. All right, miss. Oh, your Instagram is linked.
Bro, that's not even a bad comment. So what she's referring to, the woman who left the comment, I believe she's referring to a video where this woman called another man handsome or something, like a husband. She called him handsome. And so this woman left that comment. That is not a terrible comment at all. Again, there are literal children out here playing like League of Legends, okay, that deal with worse kind of abuse than this, you know, but this woman has seemed to have lost her mind over this garbage as if she's new to the internet. And let me tell you something, guys, if you have any sort of social media and you are this fragile, the internet is going to be a very, very bad place for you. Like, guys, people come onto this channel all the time and they say, Taylor, your avatar's stupid. It looks like a woman, you know, don't like your content, and that's just part of being on the internet. You can post your opinion on literally anything and somebody's going to have an issue with how you look or what you have to say. It literally doesn't matter. It's, you know, it's the grown-up thing to do, to just ignore the comment and move on with your life. If I tried to adjust my content every time somebody had a criticism, I would never get any videos out. It would just be changed every 2 seconds. But this woman, who is a grown adult, can't seem to understand that people on the internet, they're just a waste of time to respond to a lot of the time, because a lot of times people just troll or leave hate comments for no reason, and it's up to you to ignore it and actually behave like an adult.
Let's just see what happens. Oh my gosh, your boyfriend is also linked. It says hers. We're gonna send him a little message. In 1 sec, I'm gonna type it. I said, hey, how's it going? Don't worry, I'll let you know what he says. Case Duxie. What about telling a single man that they're handsome? I don't know, instead of being a homewrecker. Let's see if she's got one. Oh.
I love how this woman's logic is she gets called a homewrecker. So this whole thing basically started, I think, because she called a married man handsome. Okay, and then all of the women got pressed in the comments and had issues with it, and they commented some things which really weren't that mean at all. And this woman decides to, guess what, guys, go out and be a homewrecker. Like, that's the funny thing. The women are calling her a homewrecker, and rather than be the bigger and better person, she basically just gets online and proves them right by trying to steal their husbands.
Oh, her TikTok says she's married. I'm just going to scroll a little bit, and boom, there he is. Papa Stux. Let's give him a message. I said, hey, how's it going? I'm starting out really simple, just in case they see it first. But trust me, I bet you one of the four, if I showed all four, will respond. And I'm going to show you everything.
Okay, so the next video, she's going to be apparently receiving a call from one of these women who gets really pissed off. Now, I don't know if the call is fake or not, but before we move on, guys, this is again like one of the reasons why I don't have sympathy for women who will come along and say like, oh, I can't find a man, or relationships are so difficult for me, or they blame men for all of their relationship problems. This woman, just by messaging married men, has a high likelihood of men responding to her. Personally, guys, I think that men as a whole, we need to start having more standards, because a lot of these girls are straight up crazy. But the fact that any of them get to 30 years old and they're single and they're crying about it, it says more about them than it does about the man, because they have options. They can literally just message dudes and get responses, even from dudes who are married. So what's your excuse getting to 30 years of age and you still can't find a husband? Right? Maybe it's the entitlement, maybe it's the narcissism, maybe it's just the all-around poor attitude that is keeping you single, rather than the men themselves. But guys, let's jump into this clip here. So this is the same woman, and she has received a call apparently from one of the wives, and the wife, excuse me, is obviously not too happy with this woman. So let's take a listen.
Okay, so Darren's wife is about to call me, and I do have 11 phones because of the work that I do, so I am so ready to show you what happens.
I love how they call like OF content, doing spicy content online. We're supposed to call that work these days. There used to be a time, guys, when work would mean physical labor, actual jobs, difficult things, but girls literally are calling it, it's like every second person, not every second person, but it's not uncommon to go on Instagram, to go on any social media app and just find a heap of women who have OnlyFans accounts. Like, it's literally commonplace now for women all over the place to have these things, and they really want to come in here and try and normalize it and call it work. Like, absolutely not, man.
She's calling a no caller ID. She doesn't want me to know her number. Hello?
I wonder why.
Don't you dare hello me after what you did to me and my husband.
What am I supposed to say when I...
You stay far away from us both, or I will push charges.
Oh, so that means that you're still with him?
Of course I'm still with him. We've been married for 15 years. You think I'm going to let some blonde, pretty little homewrecker ruin my marriage?
Well,
I don't think so.
First off, I'm a redhead. I only have a little bit of blonde, but...
You're a fake redhead, just like everything.
Okay, that was...
Guys, I've said this before, okay? But if your partner shows any sort of infidelity, you know, they're cheating on you, whatever the case may be, you should not be talking. You should not, like, for example, right? Let's just say you have a girlfriend and she cheats on you with some dude. It always amazes me how, like, the dudes will get angry at the other dude and they'll, like, keep their girlfriend or something like that. No, no, no. You don't get mad at the dude. You get rid of your woman. You get rid of your partner who is unfaithful towards you. That's the thing that I've never understood, guys, when infidelity comes up. And people will, like, instantly forgive their partners and they'll immediately go after the other person that their partner chose to get with. It's like, absolutely not. Get rid of the partner. And to be honest, I don't understand getting angry at the other person. Just get rid of your partner who showed this poor behavior towards you.
It's actually a good one. Watch out or I'm just going to come for him again. Anyways, the whole point of this is because you commented nasty things on my Facebook or my TikTok.
I
And
was just speaking the
that wasn't anything that wasn't even near the truth. You were being rude to someone you don't know, and you thought that you were going to get away with it with no consequences. So
Can you guys imagine if video game lobbies looked like this? Right? It's like you said a mean comment to me and I just won't let you get away with it. How fragile is this woman? You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, literally, I bring up video games because I'm sure there are a good portion of you gentlemen who have played video games, right? And you're in comms with someone, you're communicating with people, and they'll say the most, you know, messed up, heinous things. But guess what? You realize that it's the internet and none of these things matter. But this woman's like, you can't get away with these words. I'm so offended. I'm going to steal your husband. It's actually hilarious.
oh, I did what I said. I followed through. I did exactly what I said. I don't want your man, but just letting you know, he did make a new account.
for him.
He did make a new account to message me later that evening. So even though you...
Didn't.
Okay, I can show you.
I doubt it. My husband is a loyal man. We've been married for many years and we have 2 children together.
Do you want me to show you the proof?
Yeah, I do.
I promise. I'm so happy to show you. I have no issues with showing you what had happened. I honestly think you
Read it
deserve...
out. I know my husband's writing. Read it out to me. Blondie.
I have it on a different phone and I'm currently recording. My TikTok family says hi, by the way.
You're recording this?
I am, yeah.
For who?
So that I could show everybody what you're gonna act like.
That's it. I'm pushing charges. I will find out where you live.
You're more than welcome. I have done nothing wrong.
I'm serious. If you think you can...
I'm pretty sure recording a phone call between yourself and someone who has not consented to the phone call being recorded is illegal. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's against the law. So this woman could probably press charges on it, but again, guys, like, this is what happens. Again, I was watching the MTR video reaction to this woman right here, and he did it like a day before I intended to do it myself. He brought up the point that a lot of these girls, and this is a fantastic point, a lot of these girls, what they'll do is rather than sort out any issues that they have between each other by communicating or just being the bigger person and ignoring one another, a lot of them will do these petty little attacks and they'll do reputation damage or they'll be manipulative rather than address the actual problem. Like, notice how this woman, okay, rather than either talk it out, which I think is a waste of time because it's the internet, or just ignore the thing altogether, she decides to do this instead. Now, this could very well be a fake phone call. I don't particularly know, but it just speaks to the individual more than anything, rather than talking it out like an adult.
get away with posting this online on your little TikTok, thinking you're a big shot?
Girl,
I will
you
for
also posted nasty things
I'll show
on
up
my
at your
TikTok.
I will
You know
show up
what?
at your house.
Maybe we should just be friends and then we can go against Darren together, because I truly believe that you deserve better, even though you're being a see you next Tuesday to me right now.
I don't think so, Blondie. This ain't the Powerpuff Girls, honey.
That was actually a good one. No, we definitely should be friends. You sound savage. Anyways,
what?
I'll send you the proof, and you can let me know what you think. And if you want to be friends after that, the door's still open.
You're pushing my buttons right here.
You're probably really pretty too.
Thank you, I am actually.
Good. I'm glad. Go give
Maybe you're
yourself
not horrible.
go give yourself some more compliments. I'm thinking you probably need them.
Okay, that's it. I'm done here.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. Beautiful stuff. And the thing is, a lot of these situations, by the way, the girls do end up being friends and going against the dude. Like, it sounds to me, if the phone call is not fake, it sounds to me like the woman was actually considering it and actually bought the compliment for a second there. But just straight up disgusting stuff. You know, TikTok, for all that it's worth, guys, absolutely terrible application, rots your brain. Okay, you see all sorts of absolute garbage on here. But one silver lining about the TikTok app, excuse me, is the fact that you see clowns like this spend their time doing these things, and you can learn what to avoid. Like, there used to be a time when you wouldn't see stuff like this happen, and we as men, we'd be confused, or we wouldn't really understand what the hell's going on. But women are literally like broadcasting their relationships, the failures and everything, so that men can come along and actually have a look and see what exactly to avoid and what these people are straight up capable of. Now, obviously, guys, not every girl is going to be like this. Not every girl's going to go through this situation. Maybe this whole thing is completely fake, but the point still remains, guys, is that TikTok, the silver lining is the fact that men can start to see these red flags for themselves, because quite frankly, this kind of garbage is thrust in your face. Again, this has, by the way, if you guys didn't know, this has easily over 1 million views on it. It's currently sitting on 300,000 likes on the video. And why don't we take this opportunity to actually take a look at some of these comments of what some of the women are saying below the video. So here we have let's have a look. Jordan here says, this is just sad, the fact that she is mad at you and not her husband. Danisha here says a laughing emoji. Blah blah blah. I have never been so invested. I know you're an Aquarius. 15 years of marriage, time doesn't equal success, love, pushing charges, this feels staged, my husband is loyal but she's calling you, don't you dare hello me, blah blah blah. You know, just absolute ridiculousness, man. I think that if people actually spent their time doing something productive and not in these TikTok comment sections, perhaps society would look a little bit different. I was going to do this video yesterday, and there are a lot more women in here that were straight up pissed off at this woman rather than actually leaving comments like this. Let me check the other video and see what we can find over here. I think perhaps it was this one. Let's take a look. Angry Puddle Pirate here says, translation, I'm not happy, so I'll do my best to make you unhappy. Can you do mine? Kinda tired of him and want a weekend with the girls. Rosemary here says, girl, are you okay? Michelle here leverages a bit of a threat and says, you're gonna click on the wrong one's husband and find out. L here, or L-E-L, I don't know, says, although this is entertaining, my heart bleeds for the cycle of karma and lack of self-love this poor girl has to live through. Sheb here, Sheb, says, if you put all that energy into something positive, you might feel better about yourself. Try it, it works. And Tana Mongoose here says, this is hilarious. And if you guys know anything about Tana Mongoose, if she's on your side, perhaps it's not the best thing to do. But guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, remember to leave your thoughts and your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to our other content creators, Hidan from Peace of Mind and Detective Walk. And as always, guys, make sure you take care of yourselves, and I will be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace. Yo guys, it's Taylor here. Just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of today's episode. Before you go, remember to subscribe to our other Fiend Gang members. Their channels will be linked in the video description. Our newest member is Detective Warg, so make sure that you go and show him some love. He's putting out daily content for you guys. Also, one of the characters I use, and also a lot of our thumbnail artwork, is done by an artist called The Gecko Ninja. He's absolutely fantastic, and his socials are going to be linked in the video description as well if you want to commission him for some amazing art. Otherwise, take it easy, gents, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.